Hi, today we have Cindy Miller with SalVentum.
Hi everyone, my name is Cindy Miller. I work in the medical department and 3M Healthcare is now SalVentum. And in the past, Liz, you're quite aware that VAC therapy application can be a little challenging and it takes a high level of skill. So listening to input from our clinicians across the country, we've come up with the first ever VAC therapy dressing that is up to a 7-day wear time and very easy to apply. In fact, it usually takes less than 2 minutes to apply this.
This is what I've heard. I'm so excited.
So what it is peel in place. It's a fully integrated dressing. There's nothing to cut. There's nothing to tuck. There's nothing to place. You simply peel it back, place it over the wound as if it was a covered dressing, which it is. And then when you activate the negative pressure, I don't know if you'll be able to see it from here, I'm going to activate the negative pressure, and as we're aware, the dressing changes shape. There is nothing inside this wound. I'm like a magician, nothing inside the wound. So I'm going to activate the therapy. What you're going to see is you're going to see it conform down into the wound. And what's happening, can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
So you can see it conform down into the wound. And what happens is that this integrated dressing has a protective layer that's fenestrated. And so it lays right on top of the peri-wound tissue and it pulls the wound up and in. And at the same time, the dressing design allows that to go down in. So what we see is a concavity that shows you the internal dimensions of the wound.
Oh, cool. So they can come by the booth if they want to check out more, or we'll flash the website. Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Cindy Gillen from Reapplix, and I'm going to let Cindy tell us more about the product.
Hey, thanks Frank for having us. I'm Cindy Gillen, the Clinical Director West for Reapplix, and we're here at booth 901 talking about autologous blood-based therapy to heal wounds. So the patient actually is the product, and we have a lot to talk about. So we have Dr. Tyson Green in our booth today. Again, booth 901, we have 3 posters presented at SAWC. And then we also have Kara Couch, who will be doing a breakfast symposium, giving some exciting results from her own practice at GW up in DC. And they've actually outperformed our own RCT. So she's gonna present some of that data this Friday morning. And we're happy to have an interactive patient experience here in the booth and do some live demos if people really wanna see that in play as well.
Great product. Actually, I've used it and my case studies in your website. So come check this out.
Hi, we're here with Michelle Davison from Avita Medical to talk about RECELL.
Hi. The RECELL system uses the patient's own skin to help them heal. So what you do is you take a very small, thin piece of a patient's skin, put it into our device, and you can create a suspension of spray-on skin cells that you can then apply directly to a wound. RECELL spray-on skin cells are a really great option for definitive wound healing. That's a less invasive option. So it's really great for patients who have limited donor skin or who have some challenges and risk factors for wound healing. Because with a very small piece of donor skin, you can create a suspension that covers about 80 times that area.
Yeah, that's awesome. We'll come to booth 1015 if you want to learn more.
I'm here with Gisele.Valentine from Essity, and she's going to talk about an important component of wound care and talk about her product. Thank you for being here.
Thanks so much, Frank, for just giving me this opportunity. The dressing that I really want to talk about today is very unique. We know that wound bed prep is the key or foundation for wound healing. I want to talk about something that's tried and true, our Hydrofera Blue Classic. It's a polyvinyl alcohol foam, and in its original state, it's a hard dressing, and then when you hydrate it, it becomes soft and conformable. What makes it very unique is that it has a natural negative pressure, and it really addresses all of the 4 key areas of wound bed prep. So you can see here, it has a natural negative pressure through capillary pull. It's impregnated with 2 organic pigments, gentian violet and methylene blue, which is going to give you a broad spectrum pill, antibacterial protection. And when we talk about wound bed prep being like the core, the foundation of wound healing, especially for chronic wounds, this dressing can address all 4 key areas.
Wow.
Debridement, tissue management, infection or inflammation, management, moisture balance, not too dry, not too moist, just right. And then a key component is edge effect.
Wow, I like it. And you're right, it conforms. Actually, it's softer now.
Yes.
So can you
Yes.
tell us the booth number and where can we find information if you're not here at SAWC?
Yeah, so for our information, actually our booth number is number 617. Sorry guys. And you can always go to our website, www.essity.com, or my email address, gisele.valentine@essity.com.
All right, thank you. Great product.
Hi, I'm Lizzie, and I am here with Conrad Klotz from Wound Zoom, and we're here to talk about the upgrades to technology.
Thank you, Liz.
Yeah.
This week we are featuring Wound Zoom Pro. It's a brand new point-of-care app that loads on your existing facility smart devices, and it allows you to do your imaging, your measurements, and your patient intake. And what we heard from customers when we talked about this type of technology was that they wanted not only accuracy in those measurements, but they wanted to be able to do them quickly and with a simple method of action to get that consistency from clinician to clinician.
Great.
So one of the cool features that we've built into this is an instant auto border, right? That allows you to visualize exactly what you're going to be scanning before you take your scan.
Cool.
And this scan will then only takes about 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So please come by and see this exciting technology for yourself.
Okay, we're in booth 213.
We'll also be featuring the upgrades to our cloud-based portal, Wound Zoom Connect.
Okay.
Here is where you'll manage all your patient data, right? You'll be able to drill down at the individual patient level and print needed reports for payers and auditors.
Yep.
But you're also going to be able to look at the entirety of your patient census with these beautiful dashboards that will help you drive clinical decisions and also identify where your high-risk patients are so that you can give them extra attention.
Great, well they look beautiful. Hi, I'm Lizzie, and I'm here with Terry Norkey from Arch Therapeutics. He's going to tell us about his interesting product.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your time. Terry Norkey again, Arch Therapeutics booth 535 at the SAWC 2024 spring event. We've developed a really different approach to wound care with our product called AC5 Advanced Wound System. You may have heard of peptides, but you haven't heard of a peptide like this. It is a peptide that builds itself into the matrix that you want on your wound after it's been applied. So the peptide does all the work. We've designed it so it can be kept at room temperature, mixed at the bedside, turned into a liquid by the doctor or other clinicians, and when it's applied, it flows into the nooks and crannies of the tissue, and at that point, it builds itself into the matrix that you would like in your wound so that you have good cell propagation and proliferation and eventually healing.
All right, well I know some clinicians that have used it and love it, so be sure to stop by the booth to check out more.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. So Frank and I are both board members of the Save a Leg, Save a Life Foundation, and we are here to help you get to booth 1138 at SAWC. It's in the corner, but be sure to stop by the booth to talk to us about this great organization.
Exactly, and we have a lot of board members here at SAWC 2024 Spring. So stop by, ask us what we have in mind. We have a membership drive. Please be involved. And also, we're rolling out a new campaign. You have to see this. We have pins, we have literature to give you. Stop by.
Don't forget about the White Sock campaign. We look forward to seeing you.
Bye.